Let's hope not. Should I just...
What kind of computer do you have?
I mean, it's a Dell Optiplex 7010, but I just got it upgraded with really good parts.
Oh, nice.
So it was a work computer. Now it should be decent, better.
I see.
Should I just hit go live right now, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You have a starting soon screen or anything, or just
No,
going
I
live?
still have I still have to figure all that out.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Okay, going live.
Okay, I shall also go live then.
Let me check my Discord.
Okay. We are now live.
I think we're live. Yeah,
Yep.
yep. Okay, sweet.
So first, we'll start off with a bit of a small intro. Hello, everybody. My name is Meldis, or Meldisio as my username, because it's usually taken on stuff if it's just Meldis. But yeah, this week we will be doing another weekly interview with our guest. How do you pronounce your name exactly?
Ijuin.
Ijuin. Is that right?
Like the letter E. Then
E.
You say Ju.
Ju.
In.
Yes.
Ijuin.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I usually suck at names, regardless of how.
Lots of people struggle with my name. I figured out.
I see. Well, how did you first think of it?
So back in high school, I took a Japanese class, and everyone in the class had a nickname by the sensei. And Ijuin was what I got, and it kind of stuck with me.
I see. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got my name mostly just this was my first D&D character, actually, because I wanted to have some kind of... Oh shit! Thank you, Shiro, for the raid. Hey yo, we're just starting the interview right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you, Shiro. Thank you. Let's go. Exactly. Hello, everybody. So we were just doing a small intro, actually. Good timing. I mean, we can restart the little intro part. So my name is Meldis. Currently, we are doing a weekly interview with Ijuin, right? That's how I pronounce it correctly.
Yep, you got it correct.
Thank God. Okay, good. So yeah, this is just a little interview that I like to do weekly with random VTubers. See if it feels, pretty fun. It helps me improve my own social skills because I personally suck ass at social interaction. But anyways, I'm a bit rambling on now. Would you like to give a little self intro as well? Ow.
Wow. I'm Ijuin. I'm just your friendly dude in a kimono. I don't really have much of an introduction, but that's about all.
Yeah, that's fine. It's perfect though.
I stream on YouTube mostly, but I plan to use my Twitch soon, and it will So I recently got my stream schedule, and I plan to use it more. Plan to start streaming more. I'll probably stream on the weekends mostly. If anything goes on, if I need to, I'll stream on the weekdays, but it'll mostly be on the weekends around 4:30 PST. So yeah.
Do you I actually have not had any guests that first streamed on YouTube. Was there a reason you started on YouTube instead of Twitch?
I knew it better.
Oh god. Oh, that is so loud.
What?
Sorry, I have redeems that every one of my redeems plays some kind of sound or music, and it's so loud. Oh my! I need to turn that shit down. Oh, I'm sorry. Holy shit. You can't hear it all, but my ears. I did not realize how loud that was. Holy. Sound alerts. I thought I had sound alerts turned a bit smaller than that. Apparently not. Okay, well then. I'm breaking people's headphones. Sorry. Anyways, yeah. So what was your reason for starting on YouTube again?
I just had more experience with it. I never really tried Twitch much. YouTube just seemed easier.
I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I honestly, before I started streaming, I really never watched many streams or been on Twitch much. I mostly was on YouTube just to like look at clips and stuff. So I was thinking, like, I haven't really thought of starting on YouTube, but I want to start on Twitch because I feel like most of the streamers I did see clips of started on Twitch, right? So I feel like that made sense in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tokyo Ghost. Yeah, I have like, this is my playlist for anime lo-fi, and it's all what I think it is DMCA free, but I forget to change the track to let the VODs have music too. So when you watch the VODs, you just don't hear any music.
I actually should have put on my BGM, but I don't like have an original BGM. I just like just random BGMs from YouTube.
I just like to use anime lo-fi because it's very chill, and this is what I usually listen to when I'm just doing random stuff by myself or with some friends.
That's fair.
But yeah,
I'd probably just put on like some Hollow Knight music.
Yeah, understandable.
Since that's really like chill.
Well, I think we should probably start the interview then. So, let's start with question number 1. What made you want to start VTubing?
So, I've always been, like, ever since I was introduced to VTubers, I've always been interested. But it's really started when I watched this one VTuber called Vtuber. And through one of her comment section, I found one of my close friends, Jester Tenebris.
Oh, wow.
And I started watching it and chatting with him, and like one thing came after another, and we just started like hanging out, and I became a VTuber through that way.
Damn, that is honestly much more interesting than why I started. Because I don't think I've ever made like close friends with anyone in like a comment section or anything. I've met friends with people just playing games with them, like an online game, but never through like something as a comment section. Interesting.
It was like I found him through a comment section, then we started talking on his live streams.
I see. Yeah, interesting. I literally just like I started streaming at the beginning of September, like last year, and the major reason I started was because they Genshin, like Mihoyo, held a streamer event where they gave you primo checks if you stream Genshin for 15 hours. I'm like, oh, let's go, because I was thinking of streaming before, but I never had the motivation or like a reason to start. Like I wanted to for sure. I knew I was going to sooner or later, but I just didn't know when it was going to be. So might as well get something out of it.
So you saw a gacha event, and you're like, yep.
Exactly, yeah, streamer gacha event. Exactly. It's like, okay, I'll sign up. Fuck it. And yeah, so that's why I started at least. But
my first stream was in February of last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. So how much do you usually like stream?
Not
do you stream every week?
Not much. I'm trying to get back into it because last year I didn't stream much at all. Literally, there was a Halloween stream 4 months ago, a YouTube short, and then 5 days ago. So.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to like get better with it this year.
Jeez.
Because I do want to grow and be a VTuber, obviously. Have fun. I want to get back into streaming, but it's really like not much time, and I've just been having to figure out a schedule that works for me.
I can understand that. Yeah, life can be a bit busy. Usually, like I have a few stuff as well, but I wanted to make time for streaming, so here we are,
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. I got my like stream schedule commissioned, and that's good. So I didn't have time to set it up. I didn't have time to set it up for this week, but I set it up for last week. And
I see.
Unfortunately, I had to miss a couple of the streams because stuff happened, and I only did one of the streams. But
understandable. Honestly, like when stuff comes up, you kind of have to make time for real life situations.
Yeah.
Instead. Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. Sometimes I need to cancel a few streams because I have like a test or something I didn't really expect, because usually it comes. Sometimes they announce a bit like late, and I don't know why, but yeah. Anyways, either way, yeah, it's really cool. Let's move on to question 2 then, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
What do you enjoy most about being a VTuber?
The interaction, the making friends, interacting with the audience, and just having fun, being able to chat with your viewers.
Yeah, I think for sure, like being able to speak with people online is definitely like something that has grown a lot more recently because of COVID, because people don't want to go out usually, at least, and so that's why I think VTubing has actually like went up a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like a lot of people joined it in because we can't have the same experiences in real life anymore. Or I mean,
yeah,
technically things are kind of opening up now, but yeah, during the period, people were kind of just joining in.
It for sure skyrocketed during COVID.
Yeah, like I think like VTubing is, in my opinion, it's like thinking of a character and like your original kind of character, because some people, I personally haven't really ever thought of like things similar before I started VTubing. So like I've made characters for D&D campaigns, obviously.
Yeah.
But until I started VTubing, I didn't think of like, oh, what should I bring to life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like VTubing is like the next process of bringing your like kind of like your childhood friend or like any kind of character to life.
Yeah, it's really interesting what you can do. You can just bring a character to life and be that character. Well, obviously, not always. Gotta be out of character sometimes, but it's important to
because most of the time I'm just myself streaming. I don't really try to put on any kind of performance unless I really feel like it.
That's the same with me, but I know there are people who stay in character.
Yeah, for sure. Some people are really committed to their roles as well. I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's go on to question number 3 then. Who's your... So, you said you watched a VTuber before, so this question kind of relates to that. Who's your favorite VTuber, and why do you like them?
This is tough, because the one I have to thank to meeting my friend who got me into VTubing was Yuka Bear on YouTube. But I'd say it's a tie between her and Mori Calliope.
I personally don't watch many like big VTubers or anything.
That's fair.
Because like I've only seen clips, and it's mostly of Iron Mouse because she hangs out with Connor, C.VA.
Yeah.
And I love like the Trash Taste Squad. Anime YouTubers, I love them. They're so interesting. I used to watch like all their podcasts, and it was so nice.
I remember watching some of them, but then I couldn't keep up.
Yeah, eventually you get too busy and like you have to skip a few, so we don't really go back to it. But they also have a clip channel that I remember, so I usually go on there and look up a few.
I feel like that's the same thing with like lots of VTubers. Even my favorite VTubers, such as Mori and Yuka, I can't watch them as much because it's just like 3-hour stream when I don't have the time usually. It's very time consuming, and when they constantly stream, you're like, okay, I can't catch all of these.
Yeah, you can't really catch everyone's content unless you're truly like a degenerate that doesn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, not to call anyone out on that, but you know, some people do those things, or they commit time to like other stuff like a MMORPG or something like that. You know, some big time sinks basically is what any of those things are like. Let's move on to question number 5 then, actually.
Okay.
How do you get yourself out there? Do you have any tips for that?
So I mostly promote on Twitter. It sometimes works. Not really the best. I
understand. Yeah.
sometimes also promote through like Discord self-promotion channels.
Yeah, I don't think Twitter like is the best way to promote things. Like, because really what people like is just seeing content that makes them feel some kind of emotion. So I feel like TikTok right now is probably the biggest thing you can possibly like make content on, and then it kind of spreads to your other stuff once you mention that kind of thing.
YouTube Shorts I've heard are really good too. It seems like they're really good.
Oh, really? Interesting. Because I haven't actually seen many YouTube Shorts. I mostly just watch TikTok.
Because
I've posted a few on YouTube Shorts before.
Because I know there's like one of my friends, Wobbuffet, she's posted many videos, but her shorts I feel get the most views out of any of her content.
Oh, huh, interesting.
And it's like 10-second video, like a 10-second clip.
Yeah, I've also noticed that if you want to post on any of those kind of like platforms, they have to be really short. They can't be like a minute long. They have to be like within 10 seconds kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to learn the algorithm of those kind of things like YouTube Shorts or TikTok, because I'm thinking about starting on there and doing some stuff on that, because I've been thinking that after the 10th interview that I would take a week off from streaming, because I feel like while streaming is fun, I love it, but it's not a great way to promote myself. And plus, if I get that time to make TikToks or something instead, I feel like I can make some interesting stuff that might interest people to come watch my streams or follow like Twitter and stuff like that.
And incentive
exactly.
to come join
Exactly.
and chat.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty good plan, but do you have any thoughts like on promoting on TikTok sooner or later or something like that?
I could try it. I've seen a lot of TikTok, and it's really hit or miss on a lot of things.
True.
But I could try it. I don't think promoting on Twitter has been doing me much anyways.
Yeah, because like Twitter is a good place, but I feel like it's more of a thing to
chat and shitpost.
Yeah, like shitpost about random stuff. But yeah. You just have to I feel like every new thing you go on, you have to learn a new algorithm, and whether you have time to do that or not depends on your life and how popular you want to get on that platform and how much time you want to spend.
Yeah. I think to even get into the YouTube algorithm, you have to have like a consistent schedule, which is tough for me because that's not easy to make the time for.
Understandable, yeah.
And I don't know anything else about the algorithm, so
yeah, because I like having consistency. That's why I made a schedule. That's why I feel comfortable like following a schedule and then planning my stuff around it. So that's why I just stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So like 4 out of 7 times a week feels pretty good to me.
Yeah,
I tried doing 5 at the beginning, and it felt a little too much stuff put on there.
Every other day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I commissioned a schedule art, was so that I could like make a schedule and commit to it.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And I try to do at least 2 to 3 a week if I can.
That's pretty good. Pretty good, I think. Sure. Yeah. Let's move on to question number 6 then. What does it mean to be popular as a VTuber for you? So this question can be like really thought about in any way. So, do you think popularity is numbers, people that interact with you, if you get fan art, that kind of stuff?
If you're very well liked by like your fans and just have an amazing community, I'd say. I don't really know. That's a tough question for me.
Like, at what point do you feel like you're definitely doing something right, and this is what you should continue doing to progress your VTubing career?
When you're
is it when like a fan tells you that they've that you've changed something for them personally or something like that.
Yeah, for like that, and like when you see you're steadily growing, and when you have like an amazing community that always has your back, I think changing anything at that point wouldn't be the best idea, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Because I've always thought like being popular as a VTuber, like I don't particularly care about numbers as much, and since right now that I'm mostly focusing on like my college stuff, I don't need to keep pushing it that hard. Like if I was seriously trying to push this as like a job later on, I'd probably study a bit more into it. But right now, I kind of just do it casually and for fun, you know?
Yeah, it's the same for me. I don't see myself trying to join any group in the foreseeable future or anything like that, because there's always a lot of restrictions on that. So I think just saying indie VTuber, doing it for fun, is the best way to do it.
Yeah. Like I don't mind progressing forward to like joining other people and doing stuff because I like interacting with people.
Yeah.
And I think joining a group would definitely help that. But
I mean, I'm always down for a collab, but I don't see myself joining like any big company.
Yeah. Ow! What the frick? God damn it, rabbit. Sorry, I have this redeem that throws a Pokeball at my face.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The program is called TITS, Twitch Integrated Twitch Integrated Throwing System.
I've seen this VTuber called Chibidoki had one of those.
It's a pretty cheap program, so I kind of just got it because it looked cool, and some of the people in my chat enjoyed using it. So
yeah.
Also, hello, Rab. I'm doing good today. How are you? You doing good? Yeah.
Nothing like interrupting a interview by throwing that Pokeball at someone's face.
Yeah. To be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
We're on number question 8 then. Actually, no, we were on 6, 7. We're on 7 now.
I can't keep track.
Yeah, I can't keep track either. Number question 7 is: do you have any aspirations in this career? Like, if you were to keep doing it?
I just want to create a fun community to hang around and chat with, and collab with tons of other VTubers, I guess.
Yeah. I think that is like a really fun thing you can do at the moment, because streaming, well, also like it's I feel like it's a pretty big part of my life at the moment, because the town I live in currently is pretty small and it's pretty boring, and most of my friends moved away after a kind of a big incident that happened here. Not like a murder or anything like that, but like the town kind of went on fire for a bit.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, right now the only reason I am staying here is because my parents work here, and it's still pretty good money at the moment.
Oh, I see.
So later on, we'll probably move to some bigger town, and maybe I can do more things as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
lots more like cafes you can go to and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, do you have any other kind of aspirations besides just, chatting with people in here, or is that like the length you want to go with this?
I mean, there'll probably be more as I go on and figure more stuff out, but for now, I just want to create a fun, happy community.
Okay, I see.
I don't really.
That's a pretty good way to look at it.
I don't really need much else right now,
Understandable. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Move on to question number 8. What do you mostly stream?
So I plan on streaming a variety. So far, I've streamed a fighting game similar to Smash called Rivals of Ether. I played a horror game on Halloween called On or An, however you say it. I did Among Us, Minecraft, Pokemon Platinum, Scribble.io.
Wow, that's quite an assortment of games.
And more more Minecraft.
I see, understandable. I used to play a bit of Minecraft, but I've kind of moved away from it because most of my friends don't really play it either.
Yeah.
Like, I mostly stream Genshin Impact and League of Legends.
I have League. I just haven't touched it since the first time I played it.
Understandable. I don't recommend actually getting into it, but
I've heard.
anyways, but yeah, I also play like a variety of things. Hello, Castra. Okay, welcome. You have returned. Yes. So yeah, I mostly stream those two games, but I also play like a bunch of other stuff. I've played PC building simulator because I was really interested in figuring out how to actually build my own PC later on. Because right now I just use a gaming laptop for everything, and it works pretty well. It's actually very good, but it can't run like some high-end games plus streaming like Lost Ark. I want to stream Lost Ark, but I just can't. Can't.
Yeah. For me, I just bought the upgrades and had a friend install it for me.
I see. I want to learn how to do these kind of things because I'm a relatively pretty techie person, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because most of the stuff I do is online, and even if I get a job, I think I would want something to do with either games or just computer stuff in general.
Yeah. I also got a capture card recently, so I could stream Switch games and stuff.
Oh, same. I've streamed a bit of Pokemon Arceus.
Oh,
but
I plan on getting that.
It's so fun. Honest, I love it. It's like my favorite Pokemon game right now.
You know what's
so far
is deciding which Pokemon game to get when 5 of them or 6? Is it 6 of them are 5. 5 have came out in like a year. Like you got both the Gen 4 remakes. You got Pokemon Arceus, and now you got Gen 9 coming out. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm mostly interested in Gen 9 now because it looks like it is the same kind of system as Arceus, where it's like a free roaming world.
Yeah.
It's in 3D. Like that. I think that's how I love that they're progressing that way, in my opinion. It's like the best way.
Game Freak is actually improving again.
Yeah, imagine. It's not using the same formula over and over
again. I remember once it got to like Sun and Moon, I was like,
yeah, do I want to buy more of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be like that sometimes.
I can also stream Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I have that.
Oh. I haven't played many Digimon games, to be honest. I used to play one on my DS Lite, and then I remember playing one on my phone, but that was a gacha as well.
Oh, I remember that. Rearise?
Yeah. It's pretty interesting, but I've watched like a bunch of the anime. Not the recent seasons though, but like the older stuff.
I'd say if you want to get back into it, Digimon 2020 and Ghost Game are what you should look into if you are interested.
Possibly.
Because they are improving recently.
I might get back into it eventually, but right now I just feel like I have so much stuff to do that I want to do, and I just don't have enough time at the moment. So.
Oh, that's fair. I understand.
I guess we'll see as time goes on.
I also have Hollow Knight I could play and stream.
Is Hollow Knight... Wait, let me look this up real quick. Is Hollow Knight the one I'm thinking about?
It's like you're a bug.
I've seen that my friend has been playing it recently, but I don't actually know what it's about. Oh, it's the Mask one. I've seen this game, but I've never played it or seen too much gameplay of it.
Yeah, it's a 2D platformer, kind of like a Metroidvania, but it's like a really challenging one as it goes on.
I see.
And of course, you can mod it if you have it on PC.
Damn. So many games I want to play. Like I have during Christmas I held like a small event with my friends and some other one of my streamer friends as well, where it's like a Secret Santa, and I got the Witcher Wild Hunt game from one of them because it was on sale, and I was like, I need to play this eventually for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to stream it as well, and I'm kind of excited for that.
I remember I did a Secret Santa as well last year. I didn't really get a game, I got something else, but I gave a game. Have you heard of Sally Face? I believe it's called.
Is that the... Wait, I feel like I've heard of this for sure. Did Jacksepticeye play this?
Yeah, most likely. I think both Jack and Mark
did. Yes. Yeah. I've seen... Maybe I've seen both of them play this, actually. I don't think I watched the whole playthrough, but I've definitely seen like a few of their videos on this.
Yeah, so I gave one of my friends that and a random visual novel.
Wow. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's move on to question 9 then, shall we?
Yeah.
This one, I kind of just ask everybody, even if they don't play or know about the game. We're going back to League of Legends, basically. What are your thoughts on League of Legends?
I don't know how to play it.
Understandable.
I've played it. I played it once, and I was like, "What am I doing? What is all these interfaces?"
Yeah, in League, there's honestly like a lot of stuff to remember and think about. You really have to commit time to a game like any kind of MOBA.
Yeah.
Because like at the beginning of League, I think the most confusing part was how to build items for me, because there's just so many items to build, and I don't know which one does what.
Yeah, I was confused about that as well. I was like, okay, there's many more mechanics than I thought there would be.
It's a very complex game, but that's also one of the reasons I love it, to be honest.
They also made
I know
they also made a series, like a Netflix series or something.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about Arcane. It's like it passed Squid Game in like the first week it came out. I was like,
that's hilarious.
That's some good shit right there.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. I love it. I watched it. It's like one of the best shows, in my opinion, of the year.
And then now you got Vox Machina, which is a D&D thing.
Yeah, I watched that too. I finished the season on Amazon. It's like,
I've watched like 6 episodes of it so far. I need to finish it.
It's so good.
At the time,
I love Percy.
At the time, 6 episodes was all that was out. So
yeah.
Is Percy?
I love Percy.
Is Percy the white-haired one, the main dude?
Yeah, okay. yeah. The guy with the
glasses,
like doctor mask and the glasses.
Yeah.
And gun.
Yeah.
I watched
it at a friend's house, so I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting."
Like the plot was kind of obvious, but I did like the character dynamic and like all their interactions. Like I feel like it's what made it mostly interesting.
I found it interesting that how good they were at voice acting and all, and that this was an actual D&D campaign that they animated.
Exactly. Yeah. That one moment where Grog literally declares that he's gonna rage I found it hilarious.
Grog is the barbarian, right?
Yes, the big boy.
Yeah,
I love him. But yeah, I think League of Legends, like, while I don't recommend getting into the game, I do recommend the stuff that the company makes. It's like Riot so far has made a shooter game. They've made a card game. They're going to make a fighting game. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to play this for sure. I don't know how good I'll get at it, but I'm playing it for sure.
By what kind of fighting game do you mean? Like a Street Fighter kind of thing, or what?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like a Street Fighter, like side-scrolling kind of fighting game, basically. And I'm like, yes, I'm up for that. That seems so fun.
Yeah.
I feel like what most people are interested in, though, is the MMORPG that they'll make, hopefully, within, like, my lifetime. I mean, they'll be in my lifetime, but it's going to be a few years, I assume.
I haven't played many MMORPGs. The ones I could play were, like, random mobile ones. There was one that was really fun, but I had to delete it to make room for something else. And my PC at the time couldn't handle most MMOs. They were too intensive on my PC, which was just a really bad PC.
In my personal opinion, I don't think MOBAs should be played on a phone. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's not horrible. It's not optimal either.
I thought we were talking about the MMORPGs.
Yeah, MMORPGs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just my opinion on MMORPGs.
Yeah,
I don't play many of them.
On the ones I've seen, the one that I played the most definitely was funner than any of the other ones. It was called Toram Online, TORAM.
I think I've seen that recently on Steam.
Oh, is it on So it's on PC
Yeah,
as well.
I think I saw it on Steam recently on the front page. It was like free.
Oh.
I like kind of looked at it slightly, but I wasn't really that interested. But I've noticed it. Yeah.
Fun. I'll have to look into it because that was really fun on mobile. It's probably gonna be really fun on PC.
Makes sense. That would make sense. Yeah. I definitely think I've always preferably would be on PC though.
Yeah, well, I couldn't handle it on PC is the thing.
Yeah. I understand. That's understandable. Yeah. Just a preference thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the League MMO, because League, in my opinion, is like super big right now. Like people keep saying, League is dying. No, it's not.
I always.
If you see the statistics, that's just lies.
I've always heard like, I know it's popular. It's always been popular.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it like one of the most streamed categories on Twitch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely up there, like for sure. So that's why I feel like the MMO that they're making now is going to be like huge when it comes out. Everyone's going to hear about it. Everyone's going to play it. Even if you've never played like MMOs or League before, you're still probably going to at least check it out.
I'll have to look into it. I didn't know they were making other games, to be fair.
Yeah, they're starting to make a few more games because people kept memeing that they were called Riot Games when they only had League of Legends.
Games. Plural, but they only have
one. Exactly. They only have one game, yeah. So now they're just actually making a bunch of games. Honestly, I think everyone's pretty happy with it. Like the Legends of Runeterra, which is their card game, I feel like most people would agree that is just better Hearthstone at this point, because it's definitely way more free to play, and it's becoming even more interesting because I've watched like a few, because every time they like release a short video that kind of goes all over all of their games, like small updates and stuff.
Yeah.
They talk about each of them, and they're like releasing more PvE content because apparently that's actually very popular in the card genre, apparently from the statistics. So they're making a bunch of stuff for that.
Okay.
Even though I don't play it often, but I might get back into it sooner or later. I don't know.
The last card game I thought, hey, I might want to download this was Shadowverse.
Ah, yes, Shadowverse. I have also played this game. I played it for a while, and then like a few friends played with me at the beginning, and then we kind of got bored of it after a while, but it was kind of interesting during the time. I played that, like, I forgot what kind of class it was. It was some kind of like artifact class or something.
Isn't there like 6 classes? Or like 5 or something?
I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like they probably added more by now, but I'm not sure.
Okay. I know there was like updates happening recently. Or semi-recently.
Well, let's move on to question number 10. We've been on 9 for quite a bit now, I guess.
Yeah.
Number 10 is just, do you have lore? And if you do, can you give a brief summary of it?
So, I had lore for a while that it integrated like what was gonna be my art papa into the lore, and then because I was supposed to win the free model from a raffle, which I won the raffle, but then after a while he just got so many people from his like free stuff saying like unappreciative things that he just stopped all the free things anyway, so I never got my model.
What the heck?
Which is understandable if you're just constantly told, hey, I'm not appreciative of this, even though I got it.
Yeah, that just sounds
it wouldn't make me want to keep working.
For sure. What the hell? That's so... What? Why? Usually, I feel like all the things I've seen where like people are giving out like free art or something like that, there's always a lot of positive stuff down there. I don't think I've ever seen something negative being like set down in those comments. But I don't know. Maybe I just haven't seen enough of those for some reason.
But I had it where... So I know that in my lore, I come across like a little snow fox, which I'm going to have as like a VTuber mascot. Ooh. I'm going to have that commissioned. I love cursed images, so one of my friends was like, you should just have it so your character is just cursed. like actually gets cursed.
Oh,
So that might happen.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm?
oh, I was saying, like the only reason I made lore was because I wanted to write like a short story or something. I didn't really think I needed the lore, but I definitely wanted to
It was my
like do some more hobbies, you know.
yeah. It was my first time ever trying to really write anything of that like that. So
Mm.
I'm sure it wasn't the greatest, but there were parts of it I like and I'll probably keep, but I'll change other parts of it and have something commissioned. Because I know a friend who you could just commission him to make you some lore.
Huh.
So
Interesting. I
I'm
don't think I've
probably gonna
ever
do
like
that.
seen lore commissions before, but I've heard like
Well, like a
some of
writing
my
commission, kind of.
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. My lore is like it kind of only explains like basically the beginning so far. I've only written like 3 chapters, and each chapter isn't even that long, to be honest. I like wrote it on Twit longer too, but it was definitely better than how I wrote it before. I just like tweeted it before because I didn't know how to use Twitter like a while ago. Not even a while ago. That was pretty recent, to be honest. If you count like a few months as recent. Uh, before I just wrote it on like a tweet and I had different threads for it. But now I think Twit longer is definitely easier for that. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of just like so basically my character has uh, um 2 forms basically at this point. Well, 2 personalities in this case because they found a mask that had like the soul of a older Oni that wanted to stay alive forever, and because you can't actually do that, so they transfer their soul into a mask instead.
So for my lore, I'm gonna have it so like I come across some kind of entity that is like caged, and I somehow accidentally free it, and now he's stuck with me, and I am cursed.
I
So
see.
that's gonna be something. I plan on drawing like art of the I'm just gonna call it the entity for now. I'm gonna draw
Sure.
art of the entity like it controlling me or something, you know.
Yeah. Sounds
Um,
interesting.
I had like a lore thought kind of where I would have like a hairpiece that's like a seal, and
Mm.
if that is broken, he just comes out and destroys stuff.
Mm.
So
Like
I'm just thinking of drawing art where you see the hairpiece broken and he's like controlling me, kind of.
I see. Because I actually, since I've made that lore and like thought this character before I made live 2D characters, because I commissioned someone to make the art, but I rigged it myself so far. It's okay. I think I've done pretty good rigging so far. I've added like expressions where you can basically toggle it to do different things. I have one of my like masked version instead. I think it looks really sick.
I'm gonna try and pull up the lore I have. I put it on Twitter. I don't think I deleted it. I had it pinned at one point, but unpinned it. I could send it to you in DMs, and you could read some of it if you want.
Uh, do you have it on like have you posted any lore on like Twitter or anything
Yeah, the
somewhere?
lore. That's what I'm trying to find, so I could DM it to you.
Oh yeah.
I have to go through my bookmarks though, because I bookmarked it at some point. But
I like how I did. I just put it in a hashtag thingy
that's
because I
smart.
feel like that was I feel like that was a pretty easy way to like organize it if I ever want to go back and check it out again.
I have bookmarked a lot of stuff. I am
I don't
scrolling.
bookmark that many things.
Yeah, uh, yeah, that's my fault. Let's see. We could
Well, yeah,
while I scroll to keep finding, we could talk about other stuff.
yeah. So we can move on to the final question here. Question number 11. This one's kind of just pretty casual. How has life been? Has anything interesting happened in the past month or so? And it doesn't have to be personal stuff. It could also just include anything for your VTuber career, that kind of thing.
So